All right, well, welcome back to everybody. For those of you just joining, this is Introduction to Programming. We happen to be using Python. Alongside Susan Ibach, I am Christopher Harrison. One thing that I do want to mention, kind of again, we are seeing a lot of great questions in the Q&A.
Yep.
We're going to do our best to try and incorporate some of that. We're going to do our best to answer everybody as we go through this. But one of the things that is worth highlighting is that there's really only two of us, and a couple of other support people as well. I shouldn't downplay, like Kristen, and I think Matt might be listening in as well.
But the technical questions are really on us.
Exactly. So we're sort of outnumbered up here. We're doing our absolute best, but we're outnumbered and we're a little busy. We're doing this live broadcast here. Again, it's 10:05 Pacific on the 23rd. So kind of bear with us, but we are doing our absolute best. We appreciate all of the interaction that's going on there. That's fantastic. Now, we left off getting our screen to display Hello World, which again is that standard stock, hey, congratulations, you're now a coder. But now let's take that next step. So now let's take a look at how we can display a bit more out onto our screen. It's my first day with the language. I can't speak French. I can't speak English.
We're talking about how you have to practice, Christopher. Maybe you need to practice some of the English as well as the coding.
Would you believe I'm a professional presenter? I know I don't show it all that often. But in any event, why don't you lead the way and show us how we can do something else beyond just Hello World?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things what we're going to get into now is the types of things we can display on the screen, getting into displaying some text on the screen. Because if you think about what we use computers to do, we use computers to read ebooks on planes.
Yep.
Look up movie reviews.
Yep.
I saw a movie yesterday. I was looking up information on the movie because I was like, I think I read a book that was based on. So I wanted to see if that was in fact based on the book I had read. Reading instructions on how to clean crayon off your walls. I had to look that up once. Yes, I am a mom. The kids were quiet in the basement for a little while, and when I went downstairs, they had been happily coloring all over the walls. And by the way, the answer to that question is WD-40, in case you ever need to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently the oil breaks down the crayon, so... Very useful fact for the day.
Interesting. In my case, because we just have a dog, and he's yet to actually pick up crayons and draw on the wall. And honestly, if he picked up a crayon and drew on the wall, that really wouldn't be a problem. I would be rich. I have a crayon-using dog.
You would be taking a YouTube video and posting it most
Exactly.
likely.
Yes, I'd be celebrating.
You'd be posting videos, I'm sure. Or maybe you want to learn all about the capybara.
The capybara?
Okay, well now I know what my coding example is going to be. I'm going to teach you all about the capybara. It's a fascinating creature. But really what I want to get back to is the idea that a lot of computer programs, what they do in terms of the problem they solve is they provide information to the user. And so what we're going to look at is one of the simple things we have to be able to do if we're going to write a program that's going to provide information to a user, and that's the ability to display text.
Yep. So
in Python, we do that with the print command. Very simple, basic command. So if you go take a look, you've got the, you've got a print statement there that allows you, and the print statement is a command, and then you have parentheses surrounding. So these parentheses are essential. You have to have parentheses surrounding the statement or that you want to print on the screen. The other thing you're going to notice here is if you take a look, you're going to see quotes around the string. So that indicates that we have a string of text. So you have to have a single quote at each end of your string to indicate the text you actually want to display on the screen.
Makes sense.
Yep, pretty straightforward, hopefully. Go away. I accidentally just, I hit the wrong key to get rid of my little things all over the screen. Yeah, exactly. Wrong tool, using the wrong thing to get my little pen marks all over the screen. Now, I was mentioning that Python's a fairly forgiving language. And one of the things that's really nice about it is the single quotes that I was showing you there. Python also allows you to do a print statement with double quotes if you want. So if you take a glance at the slide, you can see I can also use double quotes to enclose the string I want to display on the screen.
Okay.
Python doesn't care. So if you like single quotes, go with single quotes. If you like double quotes, go with double quotes.
All right.
Nice and simple. So let's just do a little example. Let me tell you all about the capybara, Christopher.
Yes, tell me about the capybara.
All right, so I'm going to go and I'm going to create another project. File, new project. I'm going to select the programming language Python, project type Python application, and this is going to be our module 2, displaying text. So I'm going to
Displaying text.
I'm
Okay.
going to save that in there, so that way if people want to see these code examples later, it's easy for them to find it.
Perfect.
And I already have a basic print statement here, but we've already done hello world, so I'm going to change that statement to say the capybara is the world's largest rodent. I don't know if you're aware of that fact.
I did.
It is.
So
It
it's
is
an ROUS.
a rodent of unusual size. Excellent
Okay.
Princess Bride reference there, Christopher. And
Thank you.
Score 1, I actually recognized one of Christopher's movie references. And then I can the capybara likes to live in groups.
Okay.
Yeah, so live in groups. See, I'm making typing mistakes already. Now, I did mention you could use double quotes if you prefer. So I could also specify that the capybara can swim. So it actually goes on water and land.
Right.
So once I have my print statements, like I said, I can use single quotes or the double quotes. Then I go ahead and I launch my program, and we can see the output displayed on the screen to the user. So
Okay.
nice and hopefully nice and straightforward.